Loading snacks.
What it do, Patreon members? This is the Put a Pin in It podcast where we get a chance to dig a little deeper into some of the things that we brought up and talked about or news that we couldn't quite get to during Loading Snacks Weekly. Jokes?
Hmm?
We had a good show.
Definitely so.
We had a fun show. But now we got a couple of things that we need to we got to discuss. Let's just start. What do you know about this announcement Vin Diesel made today?
So I saw a post go up, and first thing I thought it was going to be, it was saying there was another movie. I was about to be like, oh crap. So I was like, okay, whatever. One more movie, fine, whatever, take it. But then as I read and it said, no, this is for a show, and not just one show. We got 4 of them coming, and I was like, oh wow. So now, if like there's gonna be 4 different shows, I guess they're gonna try to like Law and Order the the Fast franchise into different versions of it. I don't know. But if it does take it back to some of the roots, that would be kind of cool to see. Like if it's just, street racing, they like it could be cool. I don't see them doing all the
Can it
extraness that
can it be cool?
it would be interesting if they
Okay.
can make it work out. But I feel like 4 all at one time seems like a little bit much.
The thing that's crazy about it is that like all 4 series are supposed to be on Peacock. Like they're all
Mm.
supposed to be in development at Peacock. Why are there 4 shows for the same IP in the works at one? Like I just it
Oh,
doesn't.
it sounds like I just said. It sounds like Law and Order, like SVU, organized crime, regular version. It seems like they're almost trying to do that. But I feel like if you're trying to do something like that and create, a new world for us to be a part of, just already saying the 4 are in development just seems kind of crazy. Because if the one
Let
comes
me look
out
at this. Let me look at this article, bro. Let me just look
and
at this
that
article.
first one don't do good, ooh,
All right. So it says, according to People, it says that Diesel announced a new series in the works during the NBC Universal presentation yesterday.
mm-hmm.
Um, says they're only talking about one show, but they're saying the show is in the works at Peacock and will be executive produced by Vin Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he is giving fans 4 new reasons to celebrate. The actor, 58, appeared at the NBC Universal Upfront presentation on Monday, May 11th in New York City, where he revealed that a new TV series is in development from the franchise. For the last decade, this is quote, for the last decade, should I do it like him? For the last decade,
Emphasize
we have
family if that
realized
joint
that
is
I
in
am
there.
Groot. For the last decade, we have realized that the fans have wanted more. Diesel told the crowd alongside Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon. They wanted us to expand the legacy characters, their stories, and for the last decade, the desire has been for us to enter the TV space. He added that Peacock is launching new shows from the Fast and Furious universe though plot details were not revealed. So while Diesel, who has appeared as Dominic Toretto in the film franchise since 2001, teased 4 shows coming from Peacock, insiders at the streamer told both Deadline and Variety that only one is set up for now, with others reportedly in various stages of development at Universal TV.
Mm-hmm.
The series in the works from Peacock and Universal Television will be executive produced by Diesel, Sam Vincent, Jeff Kirschenbaum, Chris Morgan, Neil Moritz, and Pavan Shetty. The co-showrunners are Mike Daniels from Sons of Anarchy and Wolf Coleman from Shades of Blue. Fast and Furious franchise is already home to the animated series Fast and Furious Spy Racers, which premiered on Netflix in 2019, concluded in 2021. As for the movies, following the June 2001 release, Fast and Furious, um, 11 additional films have been made, including the spinoff Hobbs and Shaw. The 11th mainline film, Fast Forever, has long been rumored to serve as the franchise's final entry and is set to release March 2028. Fast X, the latest film in the franchise, made 704.8 million at the worldwide box office upon its release in May of 2023. So look, here's the thing. Jokes. Um I I do understand that people love this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But I understand that people love it. And I understand that like when a thing is popular and like is still popular, all these 26 years later,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? 27 years later with 11 movies under your belt and characters that people have grown to love and whatever, that like the idea of taking that IP and bringing it to a hard stop at the end of whatever that last movie is going to be
Mm-hmm.
kind of doesn't make sense. From a business standpoint, it kind
Yeah.
of doesn't make sense. So I understand it. 4 still seems like a lot. Like 1 seems like let's get this ball
Let's
rolling
give
and
it a
see what
shot.
happens and
It's
then whatever,
right.
right? But like maybe it's like but maybe it is like, yeah, we're doing a TV show that'll be on there and then like maybe we're doing a different kind of an animated thing
Mm-hmm.
and you know, whatever. I don't know. 4 just seems excessive. And as a person who's not a fan, I have a lot more fear. I don't know. I don't know if you can do anything to mess up Fast and the Furious though,
I don't know
because
now.
it's
Like
already so bad and people
we've
don't care.
taken it way above what it originally started as. Like it was one thing, when Ludacris started coming up with these, weird inventions and stuff. We're yanking the safes out of the thing. But once we hit space, it kind of was like, well, you know what? Before we hit space, we had the submarine. Like things just kind of started like, wait a minute, y'all. What are we doing here? What are we
And Jokes,
doing here?
listen, I haven't seen anything since like the third or fourth film.
Really,
I think Tokyo Drift is the last one that I saw.
really.
Yeah, I just don't care. I have zero interest in these movies. They're like they don't even. I'm not saying they don't look like a good time,
Mm-hmm.
but they just look dumb. Like they just do, and like they are, and we all know they are. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't have any interest. I just don't care. It does nothing for me. I think that the cars in the films are cool.
Yeah.
I would rather see those cars in films that are better films. It's kind of where I am. I'm the person who feels like Gone in 60 Seconds was a way better movie than Fast and Furious.
Mm-hmm.
They came out the same year, at the same time, and I'm telling you, Gone in 60 Seconds, bro, Eleanor, like that joint is it. That joint is everything. It's way better than it. Have you seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
It's been a long time.
Let me make a recommendation. Let me make a recommendation. Go back.
May have
Go
to
back and rewatch both of those movies.
we may have to do like a old fashioned movie club thing. Maybe just us as a revisit.
Bro, look, I'm down. I'm down. Like I think that movie is some of Nick Cage's finest work, bro. They be forgetting. Slim was a monster. He was everything back then, bro. Anyway, yeah, this is stupid. And you know what I mean? Like, and here's the thing: more power to the people who want it and want to
Yeah.
see it done. And look, if it is along the lines of like the kind of shows that you like that come out of like NBC Universal, like Peacock, you know what I mean?
I
Like
could
they
be I
have some good
probably will
shows.
be I probably will be in if they set things up right, and I kind of hope with at least one of them they'll try to, I can't really, I guess, reground the way that it is and kind of not get as far fetched as we have gotten over the last couple of movies. Like if we can go back to like, the first couple where we're focusing on like, the street racing culture, the life and things like that. I think I would be more open to that
Hmm.
versus the show kicks off and it's like, oh yeah, we didn't already built this car that goes up into space and so we're gonna go race on the moon. I don't need that. I don't need that. Speed
I hate
Racer
this
gonna
joke.
show up in this show.
I hated jokes. I hate it, bro. I do. All right, look, man. Let's look. We gotta talk. Hey, bro, this Man on Fire joint,
You about to have me put that?
bro. I immediately like when the second episode started to come on, I was like, bro, if
John,
if
so
I
you ain't
do
getting
this,
out of
if
it.
I let this run, there's no way. Like I'm gonna like I'm gonna be in trouble. I won't be able to get nothing done. So I had to back out and then go look. Like, all right, how many episodes is it? 7 episodes. I was like,
Oh, to
I can
drop the
give you
whole
seven
season at one time.
the whole season. I was like, I can give you
Nice.
7 hours. I can give you 7 hours, bro. Like I'm getting ready to like if Punisher didn't come out today,
Uh huh.
as soon as we get done this, I'm back in Man
That's
on
what you
Fire,
about.
bro. Like that joint. It takes like I can give a show like 2 episodes or so to
Mm-hmm.
kind of get in a groove and kind of you know what I'm saying, like give it a little. Nah, dog. First episode, I was like, oh all right, oh all right. Y'all about to okay. Joan is yeah, bro. I need you to get in. I need you to look at that.
Cool.
Like I need you to at least like look at the first episode. Once you watch the first episode, like again, you're off right now, so it's like brilliant.
I'm gonna go through all of them. That I'm honestly, I'll probably go downstairs. That's probably because I know my mom loved Man on Fire, the original movie. So I feel like she'll probably enjoy this too. So that may be
I
just
mean,
be
it's
we just sit
different,
down and just.
but it's the same character. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, dog, we gotta do a Spoiler Boys. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, hey, bro, we gotta do a Spoiler Boys on this joint.
Said a word, and then I'll just.
Yeah, yeah. It has like we gotta do it. Like we gotta do it. Um, so yeah, let's figure out how to work that thing into the calendar. We don't really need to talk no deeper about it because you haven't seen it, so we can't really discuss
Go to.
anything truly about it. Again, I will tell you that like what's his name, Yaya
Mm-hmm.
from Wonder Man, like he plays Creasy. He's a main character, and like the way the story is set up is like I don't really want to give it away, but all right. So how do I tell you? How do I tell you without messing it up? Like the
Sounds like you
premise,
can't.
there's still the premise of like him having to protect the girl.
The
You
girl.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the little girl. But she's older. She's not like as
Yeah.
little and it's not well, not so well. Yeah, dog, you just need to watch this. Like I don't know how to like I can't like I don't want to give any of it away. Cause
Good.
and it's not like it's a secret thing or whatever, like you gotta figure it out or whatever. Like it's relatively straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so let me try to put it this way. Here's the thing about Man on Fire, the movie. As a movie, like Denzel Washington playing these like kind of older, skilled
Mm-hmm.
military kind of whatever. Like Man on Fire is really like the first movie that really does that, and it's weird because for me, the Equalizer movies for
Mm-hmm.
Denzel, for me, I treat them like they're sequels to Man on Fire. Like
Hmm.
you watch Man on Fire, when you watch the movie, you know what happens at the end of it. Like
Right.
clearly, like technically, it's
Yeah.
like he doesn't survive it, but it's almost like if he survived, like his skill set, his like whatever. This almost feels like it's combining
Okay.
what the Equalizer is slash was with what Man on Fire is, and
Mm-hmm.
like elements of that story of that movie. Dog, you just need to watch that joint. I don't even want to talk about it no more. You just need to watch that joint. Let's talk about this deal with Game Pass and Discord. Did you read about this?
I saw it a little bit when that popped up, and I was like, okay, this is another way to get gamers into the Game Pass ecosystem, especially on the PC side. If you now, did they say specifically? I didn't see this. Is it like PC Game Pass, or is it Game Pass that works both console and PC? Or I don't know if they've gotten that
Well,
detailed about it yet.
I will read it to you. How about that? On Xbox Wire, let's see, Xbox Game Pass and Discord, building on our partnership to bring more benefits to players. For years, Xbox and Discord have worked together to make it easier to connect, chat, and play together across devices, from bringing Discord voice to Xbox consoles to enabling live streaming directly to your Discord friends. We've been focused on meeting players where they already are and making gaming more social along the way. We're teaming up again as we continue to make Game Pass more flexible for players, bringing new benefits to both Xbox Game Pass and Discord communities. Discord reveals updates to Discord Nitro, now including Xbox Game Pass. Let me just give me a second. Let me do this. Let me share this just so you can kind of see what I'm reading and you read along. So yeah, Discord reveals updates to Discord Nitro, now including Xbox Game Pass. Earlier today, Discord shared updates to its Discord Nitro membership, introducing new features and benefits for its members. As part of that update, Discord Nitro now includes a starter edition of Xbox Game Pass where available, giving eligible members a new way to discover and play great games. Discord has also rolled out updates that make it even easier to discover and jump into games included with Game Pass. When you see a friend playing something you want to try, whether in their game stream or Discord game activity, look for a play button and select Xbox Game Pass to start playing. For more details on what's new with Nitro and how eligible Discord members can access Xbox Game Pass, check out Discord's announcement here. We're going to check that in a second. But before that, coming soon, Discord Nitro benefits for Xbox Game Pass subscribers. So soon, eligible Xbox Game Pass subscribers will also receive Discord Nitro benefits as part of our ongoing partnership. This will start later this month. Benefits will include 250 Discord orbs each month, 1.2 times extra orbs when completing quests, automatically applied Discord shop discounts. We'll keep working alongside Discord to bring players closer together. We'll have more to share soon on how eligible Xbox Game Pass subscribers can access these Discord benefits. Stay tuned to our social channels and Xbox Wire for future updates. So,
Okay.
let's check out Discord's announcement. And that didn't take me anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of crazy. That joint just didn't do it. So I was just like, nah, dog, we're not doing that. We're not doing that here. Let
Nope.
me try it again. All right, here we go. So, let me get back in here and share this. Let's try it again. See if we can delineate exactly what some of this means. Nitro now comes with Xbox Game Pass and new benefits. Welcome to Nitro Rewards. Blah 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 blah. Spent years. Da, da, da. Nitro Rewards perks built for people who play games. As we hit Nitro's 10-year anniversary, we're launching Nitro Rewards, brand new benefits program built with some of the biggest names in gaming. It gives Nitro members access to gaming services and gear that matter most to players, with ongoing partnerships that extend beyond Discord and into how you play for as long as you're a member. We want to keep the bar high for what we include. Every partner in this program is here because they offer something that people who play games would naturally want. That focus is going to stay as Nitro Rewards grows. Here's what's rolling out in the first wave: Xbox Game Pass included with Nitro. So, Nitro members now get
Mm-hmm.
access to a starter edition of Xbox Game Pass, including a library of 50 plus PC and console games you can
Okay.
download and play anytime you want. Your Nitro membership is still the same price, and Game Pass is now part of it. I think this is one of the best benefits we're offering because it changes how you try games. Most of us have spent money on something, played it for a couple of weeks, then watch it sit in our library. Game Pass removes that friction. The starter edition of Game Pass also comes with 10 hours of cloud gaming, so you can stream games right away on more devices. Whether you're into survival strategy, co op, or just want to farm in peace, there's something in there for you. Think Fallout 4, Stardew Valley, DayZ, Deep Rock Galactic, Overcooked 2, Grounded, and more. New games will be added periodically, so there will be more to play. Check out your Nitro home to get started. Gear discounts from Logitech G and SteelSeries, so that's cool. Good Gear Matters. Nitro members now get up 30% off Logitech G, 15% off SteelSeries, and 20% off Control Freak. With new offers rotating regularly, that's pretty cool, jokes. And then more ways to earn orbs. You know, I'm cool with that. What do you think, jokes?
Sounds cool. Like I feel like for me, like I don't tap into Discord probably to its full potential on any type of level. And obviously I'm already paying for Game Pass, so it's like and we have Ultimate, so like just to sign up for Nitro to get starter edition is kind of backwards. But once they can implement,
No, but I have
what
Nitro because it. I have Nitro because they always offer like 3 months of free Nitro with Game Pass. It's like it's always in there.
pops up
So
in there.
yeah. So like it's there. I don't really use it because we don't really use Discord like that anymore, other than when we chat. You know what I mean? If we're playing,
Mm-hmm.
which we haven't done in a while, but I know we've talked about going back to Discord for doing this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And using OBS, and it might work out. If we choose to do it. Um, I still think it's cool. Like that
Mm-hmm.
people who just have Nitro, you're already paying for Nitro. Your price isn't going up at all, but now you
Right.
also have access
You
to
got the
Game
added
Pass. Like
benefit.
that's
That's clean.
those are the Asha Sharma changes that like we need to see happening again. Because like you have to really stop trying to get force people to come to Xbox.
Yeah.
You have to go where the people are. How many times have we talked about that just as
For what
a
we do.
company ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's why we're on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Instagram, and like it's because you got to go where the people are. You can't expect that you're so great that people are just going to come find you, that they're going to
Right.
migrate to you. If you think about it, if you're a person who owns a PlayStation 5
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have an Xbox, then there's a chance you don't even know what Game Pass is. You don't even know that it exists. You know what I mean? If you're a PC gamer, I'm sure that you have seen and heard something about Game Pass in passing or whatever,
As
but
a
if you haven't looked into it or tried it, you know what I mean? And like, why would you? But if you're getting access to Game Pass, meaning that you are now, look, there's no part of me that doesn't believe. In order for you to be able to take advantage of it, I would
mm-hmm.
imagine you still have to get some sort of an Xbox gamer tag thing.
Set of
Like,
right.
there has to be something. Like, remember that when we talked about what Asha was saying a couple of weeks ago, she
Mm-hmm.
said, now what we are going by is our daily active users.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going by sold consoles anymore. We're going by daily active users. That is our point of reference for how well we're doing as a company. What that means is we have to get Xbox Game Pass into more places. So as we've gotten it into homes, it's on Fire Stick and it's on, Samsung TVs and it's on LG TVs or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily force people to click on it and to use it.
Mm-hmm.
They still got to buy a controller or whatever. So that means you're getting it to people who are not already gamers, people who
Mm-hmm.
don't necessarily have that kind of thing, right? The idea that you're giving it to people, if you have Discord, chances are you play games. You are giving it to people who play games and you're giving it to people who already pay money for a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
If you're paying for Nitro, it means you stream. Like the only reason to have Nitro is because it really gives you a higher quality stream,
Dream. Mm-hmm.
which means that you're a streamer in some manner, or you want to be. So if I'm now giving you access to games that you can play for free and stream through Game Pass, which also means that if you have an audience, you're talking about the fact that you are playing this game via Game Pass
Yep.
for free. You didn't buy it. You're telling other people, hey, this joint's in Game Pass. Like if you got Game Pass, you should try it. Or if you got Discord and you got Nitro, you have
You can
access to
get in
this
here and you
game.
can do
All you
this.
have to do is click the play button from here inside Discord already. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're pushing up your daily active users, like that's how you do it. We even talked about them and the rumors about them doing some sort of a deal with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something like that with Netflix, and you're like, if you have a Netflix subscription, you have a, what are they calling this? Game Pass. It's not, it
Game
ain't
Pass
Game
starter.
Pass. Game Pass Starter. If you have Netflix, you have Game Pass Starter. You have a run of these 50 games or whatever. It's gonna rotate ones in and out. It allows you access to it on your PC and on your TV or and on like that's how you boost your daily active users. Like that's the kind of thing that I think makes the most sense. But you tell me if you think it's gonna work.
I think. Hey, listen. I think it's going to open some doors. Like obviously for people like just like you said, if for whatever reason you don't know about Game Pass, you haven't had the need to jump into using Game Pass, this at least
Mm-hmm.
gives you the key to unlock the door to start. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
probably got to make an Xbox account, do whatever you need to do so you can get it. But this is definitely a way for you to get in and experience maybe some games you've never played before. And then once you start playing those and realize that there's some awesome stuff there, you may say, you know what? Let me go ahead and upgrade to standard Game Pass or Ultimate if we're gonna go the whole while.
Yeah.
I'm eager to
Yeah.
know if maybe they'll do something where I don't know, inevitably they'll give some form of a discount. Like if you do decide to go up to like Ultimate, maybe if you have Nitro enabled, hey, because you have Nitro already and you're going up to Ultimate, we're gonna give you maybe like $5 off for like half a year or something like that, maybe.
I mean, look, it still remains to be seen exactly what they'll do or if there'll be more to it. But again, on the Xbox side, they said if you already have Game Pass, that you're going to get some benefits in Discord too. And
Mm-hmm.
they talked about what some of those things are. But maybe it is like if you have Ultimate, then like then you have Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that just be what it is. Like if you have Ultimate, you have Nitro. So like it's a give and take, right? It's a beneficial thing for both parties to be like, you have a thing, here's a thing, like we can, the idea of Discord not necessarily gaining additional popularity, right? But like Discord is born out of people wanting to play games and playing
Mm-hmm.
games and wanting a better way to talk and communicate to each other. And so for them having something that gives people more ways and or more reasons to log into Discord when they're playing a game and use Discord to do it. If they were considering, think about it this way. If you were like, I kind of want to stream games, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. If you were on the
Mm-hmm.
fence about like, I use Discord, but I'm not sure that like it's worth it for me to like spend the money to get Nitro. I
Right.
don't know if I want to have it. But now you're like, oh, well, if I do go ahead and get it, and I'm getting the higher quality stream and blah blah blah, all the other stuff that comes with Nitro,
Mm-hmm.
then you know I'm gonna get access to these games for free, and I don't have to buy these games, and I have them, and I can use those to stream. Plus, now if I do that, I'm getting access to 20% off gaming headsets and stuff in the Steel series or whatever. So like, there are other benefits to it for you as well. So like, I don't know. It seems like a win-win, and it also
Mm-hmm.
kind of seems like a no-brainer. So we'll see what other stuff comes down the pipeline. But I thought it was cool. And I think it's the kind of thing that we need to see more of in order for them to take Game Pass and take it to the next level, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how they work that deal out. I don't know what they're giving them really, but it's kind of like, if you think about it at this point, the sheer number of games that are on Game Pass, to be able to include Game Pass in some manner with a subscription for something else, and you're just
Mm-hmm.
like, it's like 50 games. 50 games is still a lot of games,
That's
bro.
a
Like,
lot
you're
of
not
games.
playing all those games. You
Not at
can't get
all.
through all those and beat all those games. That's a lot of games. Now, it might not be a lot of games that you specifically want or that you're
Mm-hmm.
into or, whatever, but it'll be something. It's not going to be their first party. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting Forza Horizon
Right.
6 in that joint. Clearly, nobody gets Call of Duty anymore. So it's not like you're getting that, right? But like, you'll have access to a bunch of other stuff. And I think that you also have to remember that when we're talking about lowering the barrier of entry for people, gaming is getting very expensive. It's getting very expensive to continue to do. We just talked about how expensive just doing the upgrade to the deluxe edition of Forza is
Right.
like ridiculous. It's the price of a full game to do that, right? It's going to cost as much to do that upgrade as it will basically to get the entire game that is the new Batman game that's coming out
Mm-hmm.
next week, right? It's expensive. It's prohibitively expensive. You're looking for ways to keep people in and to get people in to begin with, and
Mm-hmm.
giving them, hey, if you pay this $10 a month, you're getting all of this, plus you have access to all these games, is kind of like a no-brainer, right? You want to keep people in the ecosystem. So I don't know, bro. I just think it's super smart. We'll see how it turns out.
See how it goes.
All right, look, that's all I have for Put a Pin in It. Is there anything you want to discuss? Did we miss
I'm
anything?
good. I think we hit some good
Excellent.
topics.
Excellent. Then let's get out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with us while we, have a chance to dig a little deeper and talk about some stuff we couldn't do on weekly. This is just for y'all. So This is a thank you to you. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're out. Toodles and Lose.
Loading snacks.